welcome back. For this week, I will be planning with a kit from NicoleAlexiaDesigns, and this kit is called Celestial. And as you can see, I only have 3 sheets. It's due to because I purchased this during a oopsie sale that she had. So I had the full box and the bottom washi, and then a second full box, well, sheet of full box, which I used 8 out of 9 of those boxes already. So I held on to the last box just in case if I needed to use it for anything. Anyhow, we're going to start placing down some date covers, and these date covers are in silver foil. I'll be pulling out silver foil for this week just because the kit itself has silver foil on it. Not only that, I have been really digging into silver this for some reason for the season of fall, which is kind of weird. I usually would be digging rose gold instead, but anyhow, yes, the date covers and the date numbers are both from Sticker Bloom. She usually has awesome sales on $2 on Tuesdays when there's a $2 Tuesday. I think she might have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday sales too, depending on what kind of sales she has going on. But then they are usually, I'll say about 40% to 55 to 60% off, depending on what kind of sales she has going on. But yeah, totally check her out. You know, if you're a person on a budget or you want to try out a shop, I really recommend her shop. These are really nice stickers that are foil that she has going on. The habit tracker is also from her as well. So yes, now I'm just gonna work on my sidebar, just grabbing a washi strip from the bottom washi sheet, then the habit tracker from Sticker Bloom again in silver foil, which I have used in last week's plan with me. Now I'm grabbing another washi strip to make a separation between the habit tracker and what I will be tracking next, which is my workout schedule. Usually I have a schedule for every single week. When it comes to working out, each day it's different and it targets specific area of the body, which I have been doing this for quite a while. Now, as for the bottom of the sidebar, it's kind of a weird spacing. I don't have anything else that I needed to track, so I just placed a bigger washi strip down there for decorations. Now, as you can see here, I'm just testing out the Simply Gilded washi tape right here in 10 millimeters. I was seeing if I was liking this kind of dusty blue. I honestly don't remember what color is this. I need to go find it out and place it in the description bar for you guys. But yes, it's in silver foil as well. I'm gonna use this as the header washi strip for the whole week on the weekdays and weekends. So I'm gonna be tearing these off and then use my slice tool to slice the washi tape that I am using here, and I'm just gonna slice in between every single column for that white space in between every single column, which I did it off camera just to fast forward everything. Now here I'm going to start putting down the full boxes for this week. There was a lot of foil in this full box, in this sheet. So I was debating how I want it. There was more foils than, I think there was like only 2 boxes that doesn't have foil. So I was debating on how I wanted to spread all the boxes out. I decided that I'm just going to use the 2 boxes that has no foil on each end, and then have the moon on one side, the sun on one side, and then have the full box with both the moon and, let's see, little circles. I don't know if those are the stars, the moons, or little planets of rock or sun that's being connected. But yes, it looks pretty and it connects those 2 together. That's all that matters. And I'm also going to set down my weekend full boxes as well. While I set these full boxes down, I totally forgot to tell you that ombre heart checklist on the sidebar is from Simply Watercolor Co. And the reasoning of why I'm using this Celestial kit from NicoleAlexiaDesigns is because it reminds me of children's that are soft, sweet, gentle, and kind. Sometimes they can be wild, but then, when you think of an infant, you think of more gentle, nice, and calming stuff. So that's why I'm using this kit for this week. Not only that, on Monday, October 1st, which is today, the day that I'm filming, is Child Health Day. It's not a public holiday, it's just a day to observe exercise to stimulate or increase people's awareness for the need of a year-round program to protect and develop children's health here in the United States. So yes, this is the time that you need to go out there and go get your flu shot, because nobody wants to get sick at all. I tell you, at the end of the year, it's either going to be the worst or the best of your time. So yes, everybody stay healthy out there. Okay, as I was chit-chatting, gibbering, all this and that, for Monday, you saw me grab a film slate from Magic Prints Co. and I did an overlay with that with NicoleAlexiaDesigns star flag that has some star confetti sprinkling down in the neutral colorway. I'm using that to mark film plan with me, and then on Tuesday you see me doing the same thing, and that's for filming my haul. Then the car, back on the car on Monday, is from Simply Watercolor Co. I'm using that to mark as I need to meet up with my brother-in-law to drop off and pick some stuff. Then as for the black or navy bow that deco that you saw, that's from Pink Sunshine Design. Now you need that to mark for computer research. Then the cell phone is from Toffee Banana. I need that to remind myself that I need to make some phone calls in text. Now Tuesday, underneath that film slate is a pair of scissors and a heart from my newest addiction. It's to remind me that I need to print cut inserts as well as cut my husband's hair. He's been complaining to me that he needs your hair cut, so I need to cut his hair. Then for that pentagon from Rose Color Days, I feel like it was popping for like a good hot minute, but then I haven't seen anyone use it since then. And ever since I got it, I didn't use it too because it was in my need to haul stash and never got to it, never remember that I had it. So I finally pulled it out to use it. Then the coffee that I overlap it with is from Magic Prints Co. The bow underneath that, I'm using that to mark that I need to switch out to new contacts. Since I'm legally blind, I wear contacts. I need new contacts on the 2nd of every month. Now, on to Wednesday, that laptop is from Scribble Prints Co. It's a neutral color. I got it a while back when she was still doing $2 Tuesdays. And I need that to mark for more computer work. Now that bank right underneath there is from a little freebie from White Deer Stationery. That's to remind me that I need to do my bank runs on Wednesday. Then the crock pot on Wednesday right there is from my newest addiction as well. That's for me to do some meal prep. Then I'm using a pentagon again from Rose Color Days, overlapping that with a shaped heart sticker with a heart foiled silver in the center to remind me that I need to pamper my boys that night. Now on to Thursday. I'm gonna pull this freebie from Magic Prints Co. again, and I'm pulling the silver little suitcase to mark as pack up that day, because on the weekends I do have business trips that I need to attend, as well as Saturday having a big huge event, which I will mention later. Then that car is also from White Deer Stationery. It's to mark for me to do some quick runs to my mama's house, then work. That cart is also from the same freebie, and that's to mark that I need to grab food for my kids and my husband. Now I'm gonna grab a heart from that same freebie from White Deer Stationery and overlap it with a spring bottle from Simply Watercolor Co. to remind myself that I also need to do some housekeeping work before I leave the house. Now on to Friday, I'm overlapping a bow from White Deer Stationery from the same freebie with Magic Prints Co. YouTube sign in silver to mark that my haul goes live on that day. Hopefully, we're doing pre-plan, I tell you. Then for later on that day, I usually like to mark new releases. So I'm grabbing a today script from Planning World, which has been discontinued. And then overlapping that with a washi strips that I'm going to cut into a flag. That's also from the kit. And then also grab a bow from NicoleAlexiaDesigns to add a little decal to that. And then place it right underneath the full box to make a little header to mark the new releases that I want to keep track on that day. And to mark the new releases, I'm grabbing two little circled icon with hearts on the center from Simply Watercolor Co. And I'm just going to throw two right there just because it looks more white spaced. Then now on to Saturday, I need to mark financial management that day. So I'm going to grab a little money bag in the circle icon from Simply Watercolor Co. And then overlap that with a bow from NicoleAlexiaDesigns. Just going to place it right on top of the full box right there to remind that I need to do that. Then right on top of that, I'm going to grab this half box from the kit, which has like a little dirty stain on it. I really want to use the dark box and not the light box just to balance out the whole spread of those two sheets. So I went ahead and used it. Then to cover it, I used this bow from White Deer Stationery that's in color pink, and just gonna place it at an angle to cover that little dirtiness for that box. And then I'm gonna use that to mark for the event that I have going on work that day. Now later on that day, I usually do some quick cleaning, and then yes, I'm gonna use a heart icon with a little spring bottle from Simply Watercolor Co. as well to mark that. Then later on that night, I also like to relax, so I'm grabbing this mason jar with flowers, white flowers in it from GP Sticker Studio freebie during the PBC sale. It's a freebie during that time only. And then I'm going to overlap that with a candle from the Crafty Banana, and then overlap that with a silver foil pen with a little bow ribbon on there from Simply Watercolor Co. Now I'm creating a background behind all this little decoration right here. The washi strip is from the kit. Then I'm also going to overlap that with Simply Gilded's bow washi, the same one that I used for the header, and turn that into a background for all that icon and just place that icon right on top of it. Now Sunday, I need a glass of wine because I have a heck of a week, busy, productive. Need a glass of wine to wind myself down. So with that, I'm grabbing that icon from my newest addiction. Then that journaling icon is from Magic Prints Co. And I'm going to overlap both of those on top of a Clever Girls Craft heart flag. Now later on that night, I like to do all my planning for next week, meals, workout, and my Stayology planner. So yes, grabbing a half box from the kit, and then this little cute planner from Hello Petite Paper. Now I'm just going to do a quick view to see if I need anything else during the weekdays and weekends, and I'm good. Now on to decorating the rest of the page. Now for the happy thoughts and the next week's box, I'm going to grab the bottom washi and do some surgery to it. I'm cutting it to be 1.5 inch wide and then 1 centimeter high. I believe it's a 1 centimeter between those two lines, but I'm not too sure. I'm just using those lines right there from the work to do as a guideline to cut the width of each washi strip that I want to place at the bottom of those two full boxes of Happy Thought and next week. Now here you see me struggling. My cutting did go all the way through, so that's why you have a scissor to be your lifesaver, so you don't have to go through the hassle of trying to cut it again and cut through extra paper that is not needed. Now placing it right on the bottom. That's a quick decal right there for me. Good enough. Balances out everything. Now onto that note section right there. I saw Princess Paper or Paper Princess Kiki did this and wanted her B6 plan with me. I thought it was really cool to use your 9th box right there. So I have placed it right there. So I usually track my food right there, but or grocery list right there, but then I don't anymore. I have a different place to be tracking that specifically. So yes, 9th full box go there, and then a half full box, and then a half box go right there above right there too as well. I'm gonna use that just to write a little mantra right there for myself so that I can see it whenever I flip to the functional side of the paper. Anyhow, now with, let's see, off camera from that bottom washi, I have cut it to be specifically 1 centimeter high in height, but then still has the same width because you don't know how much you really need for each column. So I'm dissecting all of that with my slice tool down here. Now I feel like it was missing some light color to that side, so I'm grabbing the same Simply Gilded washi that I have used at the beginning, middle, and right here as the end to balance everything out. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time trying to rip this guy off. It's either the card or the washi tape that's not sharp enough. Yes. Anyhow, goes in both columns as well. I just use a big whiteout to white out both of those lines so that it doesn't see through at all from the washi, if that even makes sense. You understand what I'm talking about? Yes, planner girl, planner life. Anyhow, sorry about this out of the frame moment right here. I'm grabbing some asterisk circle icon from Simply Watercolor Co. and then just placing it on top of each number under the priority section. Now onto the to-do section. I'm grabbing this flower from the GP Sticker Studio freebie as a deco to cover up that to-do script right there on the functional side. Now I'm going to grab this Happy Mailbox from Planning World and then just start right there to remind me, to let me know that that's my Happy Mail tracker right there, track every single Happy Mail that I have received for the week. Now onto the work to do section. I'm grabbing a bow from White Dare Stationery. Then here on the don't forget section, it's too empty, so I'm grabbing this foil clear overlay right here from Simply Watercolor Co. just to add it right there onto the top corner. Now onto filling out the spread. I'm going to use this clicker pen from Pilot Juice. It has a 0.38 gel point. I really like it. I'm not a fan of taking caps off. I lose the cap sometimes. So clicker is the best way to go. Here I'm done filling it out. And I'm just going to show you a quick glance of it. Let me know how you like how I have planned this week, where it's really minimalist and I show you the after the fact. Here are the leftovers. So yes, let me know feedbacks, questions, comments. You know what to do. Anyhow, this is all for this week. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't, and I'll see you guys all next time. Don't forget to subscribe on the left and watch my last video on the right. So yes, bye everybody. I will see you all next time in VibWiggle. Hashtag or hashtag VibWiggle. Vice versa. Bye.